Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm in the Shire right now. The sky is blue. There's a warm breeze blowing behind me. The clouds are moving ever so slowly, and I'm at peace. I don't have a care in the world. Okay, actually, that's not true. I'm actually in the ocean on the beach, and the sun is shining. It's a warm 85 degrees outside. I'm getting a suntan. And man, do I feel great. Okay, that's not entirely true either. Actually, I'm in the mountains and there is nature all around me. There's a stream that's flowing over the rocks, and there is moose and deer and all kinds of raccoons. And oh, it's just so peaceful, so serene. Actually, that's not true either. I'm actually in a library. Shh, it's really quiet. I can almost hear my own thoughts. It's so quiet. I'm at total peace right now. Okay, that's not exactly true either. I'm actually in a Thomas Kinkade picture, and it's fall and the leaves are changing. There's this serene bridge behind me, and I'm just doing fantastic. That's not true either. Here is where I really am. I'm really at my office, and there is a green screen behind me that allows me to put on this illusion, but it's false. It's not real. Hi, I am a grateful follower of Jesus Christ. I struggle with the painful hurt of divorce, addiction, food issues, pride, and all kinds of hurts, habits, and hang-ups, and my name is Eric. That's the truth. That's what really lies beneath the surface. Have you ever put on a mask? And I'm not talking about a COVID-19 mask that we have to wear out right now. I'm not talking about a costume party, and I'm not talking about trick-or-treating. I'm talking about that disguise, that invisible mask that doesn't show people who you really are. When I came to Celebrate Recovery almost 10 years ago, I was wearing that mask. I was letting other people see what I wanted them to see, but it wasn't real. I had divorce that was breaking my heart. I had a daughter who didn't live with me that was breaking my heart. I had addiction that was causing me to act out in a negative way. And I had food issues and character defects. I had pride, but I didn't let people see that, but sometimes it would slip out anyway. When I came to Celebrate Recovery, I went to a thing called Open Share, where men like me were sharing their deepest, darkest secrets that I couldn't believe that they were sharing these things. And they were sharing them because they were receiving healing. And as I shared my hurts, habits, and hang-ups, I received healing. So I don't know where you are today and what's going on in your world, but I want to share some verses with you real quickly. I was reading these verses today, and normally I would have these hung up behind the camera so you couldn't see them, but I'm going to read them to you today. So Proverbs 20:27 says, "The Lord's light penetrates the human spirit, exposing every hidden motive." That's what God does whenever we allow him. Psalm 69:5 says, "O God, you know how foolish I am. My sins cannot be hidden from you." You see, God sees who you really are, even though we try to fool him. Ecclesiastes 12:14 says, "For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or whether it is evil." And finally, Luke 12:2-3 says, "The time is coming when everything that is covered up will be revealed, and all that is secret will be made known to all. Whatever you have said in the dark will be heard in the light, and what you have whispered behind closed doors will be shouted from the housetops for all to hear." The thing that I love most about Celebrate Recovery is that there are no masks, that we are transparent and we are honest with what's going on. So maybe during this COVID-19 pandemic thing that we're going through, maybe you have quarantined and isolated yourself. If you have, and you've crawled back underneath that disguise that everything is okay, but maybe that's not the truth. If you've got hurts, habits, hang-ups in your life, don't hide them. Come back to Celebrate Recovery, where we're going to be honest and truthful, and we're going to take off that disguise, and we're going to allow God to do His healing. So I hope you're doing well this week, but if you're not, take off that disguise and be honest with yourself and with others. Hope I see you at Celebrate Recovery, where we can be open with our hurts, habits, and hang-ups. Have a blessed day. Have a good week.